guys!
Hey!
It's Haley!
And Ashley!
We're so excited.
To be here!
Period. We've been posting consistently like we normally do, but this is the first time that we've recorded an episode
In 3 weeks.
in 3 weeks. Are you
Wild.
kidding me?
Feels like it's been way longer than 3 weeks.
Feels like it's been a month.
I mean, 3 weeks kind of is a month, but
okay, well,
4 weeks is in a month, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Close to a month.
Yeah.
Close to a month. I can't believe we're back. I mean, I can, but like it just...
Back at it again.
Damn, Daniel. And guys, it's season 2, baby.
Season 2. That might not mean anything to anybody, but it means something to us.
That means that we've done a whole 30 episodes.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
I told someone the other day we were going to do season 2, and they were like, isn't seasons like usually like 22 episodes? And
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. And somebody gave me not like a hard time, but
I wonder if same person.
questioned. Yeah, likely. Likely. But no, 30 episodes. That's a huge deal.
Yeah.
We figured
Why
it's
not?
time for a new season.
Yeah. What makes the season different? I don't know.
Us, we decided.
We're just changing a number when we input the podcast.
Yeah, but it's like something to like look forward to.
Yeah. Another 30. Here's to another 30.
Here's to another 30. Man, isn't that crazy?
30. That's insane.
That means it'll be like about a year. Season 2 will take... Yeah, right? Close. Well, there's 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah, and we're almost done with the year.
Yeah.
So I don't
That's
know.
okay.
How many weeks until?
What's 30 weeks from now? 30 weeks.
What is already bringing out the Google
That's okay. That's what it's for.
from today. April 23rd, which is ironic because my dentist appointment is April 24th.
Ooh. You're at the dentist and you're like, by the way.
Yeah. Season 3 is coming out.
Guys, we have so much to
Talk about.
Like,
Are we going to do One Tree Hill in this episode or no?
no.
Okay.
Maybe we can a little bit, but
Yeah.
I
We'll save
can
it
only
for
talk
next
about
week.
so much.
Yeah. Now that we're sitting here, I don't know what we're going to talk about other than like what we've done in the last couple days.
Well, let's start off at the beginning.
Go for it.
I was born October 24th, 1999. No, Ashley and I went on some work trips back to back. So Ashley went 1 week, came back. I went the second week, but we hadn't seen each other for a full 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Which was crazy.
How would you rate? Okay, so I'm just going to say, since I'm not there now, I went to Amarillo.
Me too.
And
what a coincidence.
What would you rate Amarillo? Shout out to all them Amarillo fans out there.
You know, I didn't do much in Amarillo, but we ate at a lot of different places and all the food was fantastic.
Yes.
But there's a lot to do in Amarillo.
Shout out to the Big Texan.
Shout out to the Big Texan.
Y'all's mac and cheese is fire.
And it's an iconic restaurant.
Yes, and people are saying it's touristy, but like
as people not from Texas,
I would totally eat there all the time if I lived there, I think.
It's really good. Really good. I've only been 2 times, but nice.
Sorry, had a burp.
I also went on an airplane for the first time.
Was it magical? Was it everything you expected it to be?
Did we talk about it in the podcast before?
Yes, we did talk about airport anxiety.
I was so scared. I was so nervous.
See, the airport you went to, though, is the easiest airport ever.
Well, okay, I'd like to just pat myself on the back because for my first time flying, I went to 3 airports in 1 day.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a lot.
Yeah.
They weren't big airports by any mean, but... And I was
hey,
by myself.
Everyone says the airport that we went to, Love Field, is a small airport. It is in the grand scheme of things, but it's still big. Like, it's still a big airport compared to our airport.
Yeah. And you know what? Our airport intimidated me the most. And I think maybe it was just because it was the first one that I had to go to.
Yeah.
And I was like still super
And you
nervous.
had to like check in and stuff.
Yes. Yeah. But I was so worried because you were like, they're not nice.
They're not.
They were
Normally,
so nice
they're
to
not.
me.
Normally, they're not. However, when I was in Amarillo flying back. They were lovely. Everybody was lovely.
Experience at all 3.
Yeah. I didn't have a negative experience while I was there.
That's good. So I would just like to say, well, first, I was not scared to fly. I was scared of the airports because being in a new crowded place and having the pressure of being on time.
Yes.
Which I'm very timely, but it just makes me very nervous. But it was a wonderful experience. 10 out of 10 would fly everywhere if I could. I loved it. And I don't know what I was expecting, but that plane, those planes get up and go. Mm-hmm. When you're on the runway, dude, like you've never flown. I was just like, I know they have to go fast, you know? Yeah. But I was like,
yeah, like G-Force.
Fully. I hate that movie. Ugh. You ever seen that movie with the gerbils or whatever?
No, we've talked about this on the podcast before.
I don't want to talk about it. I hate it.
I'm pretty sure we've brought up G-Force before.
Ugh. 0 out of 10. Anyway, no, it was great. It was great. And I kind of wish that I would have flown back because I enjoyed the plane that much.
I don't like taking off and landing.
Oh my gosh, it was so exciting.
The landing part is the worst, I think.
I think the landing made me a little bit nervous the first time because it kind of feels like guesswork, you know? Yeah. Once you get close to the ground, you're just kind of like...
Am I on it? Am I on it?
Feeling
when I flew back to Little Rock... Mm-hmm. Someone's texting me about some tea.
Uh-oh.
But when I flew back to Little Rock, we landed and I didn't even notice we landed.
Wow.
I noticed we landed. It could have been the 7 drinks I had in my system plus the drugs they gave me at the doctor's office. Oh, yeah. But I was like, oh, the wheels are on the ground.
Very smooth landing.
Yeah, it was a very smooth landing.
It was very fun. And I flew Southwest. Yep. I did too. And Southwest was very nice.
I love the fact that you get 2 free bags, even though I only brought 1.
Yeah, that's nice.
I should have brought 2 because my bag was 52 pounds. And it's $100 if it's over 50 pounds, if you did not know. So I had to open my suitcase in the middle of the check-in and take stuff out. And then they had me weigh the stuff that I took out to see if it equaled 2 pounds.
Yeah.
Which I took all the candy out of my bag, which was over 3 pounds.
That's what I heard. So much Harry Potter chocolate.
I know. And then TSA took my chocolate. Not they were jokingly, because I had it in a cake bag, and they were like, oh, she brought us cake.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's chocolate. And I'm just the type, even though they were my collectible chocolates, I was like, you can have some. And they were like, no, we can't take from you.
I heard that you went back and gave them some.
No, I didn't go back. She followed me.
Or they came to you.
I don't know if she followed me. Let me rephrase.
Because they couldn't get it from you right there.
Yes. So I went to the bathroom once I got in, an hour and a half after I got in.
Like a deal or something.
Yeah. She meets me at the bathroom door when I'm walking out. And she's like, is your offer still good on the chocolate? And I was like, of course. Here. My collectibles as I'm giving them away. It's very butthurt.
You made her day.
I did.
And nice TSA agents.
I gave him the full bag of Hershey's Kisses.
Oh, that's nice.
And then a few chocolate bars.
I think it's kind of hefty, that bag.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was very fun. Although the first plane that I was on was super nice. That must have been a brand new plane or something, because it was lovely on the inside. It was very nice. It was just a nice plane.
Yeah.
And then the second plane I got on looked like it had been in World War II. It was it was just different. It was Southwest, but
I wonder if we rode any of the same planes.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
I mean, there was 10 of them in Amarillo, or not Amarillo, but Love Field.
That was all I saw at Love Field was Southwest.
I know. I think it's because where you were on the track.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Probably.
It's probably a hub for Southwest too.
Maybe. Anyway, it was great. It was a really great experience. I would do it again. And now I love the airport. Maybe, you know what? I'm actually not going to go as far to say as I love the airport, but I'm not scared of it anymore.
Yeah.
Someone take me to Atlanta or something.
Oh, God. Atlanta airport is horrible.
Yeah, knock me down a few pegs.
Yeah.
Because now I'm I want to fly.
That was scary. The Atlanta airport was scary. One, I was stressed out while I was there. But, you have to take subways. Not subways, trams.
Yeah.
And James almost didn't make it, and his sister grabbed his shirt and pulled him in while the doors were closing because he almost didn't make it.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, oh my God, it was so stressful. And I had Giacomo with me, so that made it 10 times worse.
Yeah. I liked it though.
Yeah.
I liked it. I would do it again. Next
10 out
time
of
we
10.
go like to Florida or something instead of just
What's your
driving.
impression of Amarillo? Like, if you had to think of a color, what color would you think if you thought of Amarillo?
Orange.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say
why.
brown.
Really?
Everything's brown.
It is. Everything
All the
is
buildings
brown.
are brown. Like,
And it's so flat.
it's like the horse capital of the world or something.
Really?
I don't know if it's a horse capital. It's like the horse.
Everybody wears cowboy hats.
Yeah. Well, it is Texas.
It is Texas, yeah.
Horse.
But like I was telling somebody, I kind of forget that Amarillo's like it's a big deal. Like it's a major, well, maybe not a major city, but it's like an iconic place.
Okay, it's not the capital of the world.
What
or
is-
of the United
What
States.
is the horse capital of the world? Horse capital of the world? Lexington, Kentucky?
I guess.
Oh, wow.
It's like the horse something. I know me and my father-in-law talked about it, but it's something with horses.
According to the Kentucky Thoroughbred Association, there are 238,027 horses in Kentucky. That's one horse for every 18 people in the state. Jeez Louise. That's a lot of horses. That is a lot of horses.
They have like a horse museum, and like if you notice outside of all the buildings, there's horses.
Oh, in Amarillo?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have a horse museum.
Yeah.
Huh. Wonder what that's all about.
I don't know, something horse. Oh, there's like a. I'm gonna Google it. Hold on, Amarillo and horses.
But yeah, no, it was a good time. It was a good time. I am happy to be home. I think I've learned recently that I get homesick somewhat easily. I don't like being away from my house.
Hoof of
several
Prince of
days.
American Quarter House,
What is that?
or not house, horse, quarter horse.
That's the museum.
I don't know if it's in the museum, but honor the. Hold on. I'm sure everybody is so like cares.
This is interesting to me.
It's like the quarter horse. I guess maybe it's the American quarter horse capital. I don't know.
I don't know what a quarter horse is.
It's a type of horse.
Oh, okay.
Type of horse.
It's a type of horse. Like a breed.
What's a word that I can't say that without sounding country?
Right?
Well, that. There's one the other day, we were saying something, me and somebody else, and I was like, every time I say it, it sounds so Southern. It'll come to me.
Anyway, so yeah, we did that. And that's the reason why we, pre-recorded the episodes that played last week and the week before.
Not our best work, but
you know what? Season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Season 2, baby. Baby.
Mm-hmm. Our fire has, it was always lit, but
Yeah. It's litter.
it's lit. Ashley, would you like to tell everyone about an event that we recently went to?
You guys.
You're going to flip.
Repping the merch now.
You're going to flip.
So
guys.
we're at work.
Wait, this is Monday.
This is Monday, 2 days ago. We're at work and my boss comes to me and she's like, I need to talk to you or something like that. And I was like, oh,
what a
God.
scary sentence.
Yeah, I literally was like, am I being fired? And she's like, just come to my office. So I come to her office and I was like, do I need, I start to shut the door. And she's like, no, we're waiting on Haley. I was like, okay. So Haley comes in there. I was like, I looked at Haley and I said, we're both getting fired
Double
together. And my boss is like, how'd she say it? She was like,
she said, I have tickets for Nickelback. And tonight, Monday night.
Yeah.
And it at the time was currently like 3:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And the show started at 6:30.
Yeah.
And you guys, the scream that Ashley let out, you would have thought that somebody died. I was shook, but Ashley screamed. And as soon as she said that, like she pulled the tickets out and we just kind of were like,
we froze.
Yeah. She was like, do y'all want to go? And we were like, let's call our husbands.
Yes. First I said, how many tickets?
Yeah.
Because if it's only 2, there's no way. Because James would never let me go by myself.
Yeah.
Like, well, obviously with you, but like
sure.
Safety wise, he'd be like, nay.
Not okay with it. Yeah.
Speaking of horses, but
that's good. That's good.
So anyway, we call our husbands. My husband's like, he works it out and he's like, sure. Yeah, he sounds so thrilled. But
it's NickelBACK.
it is freaking NickelBACK.
And we literally were just talking about a couple episodes ago that we were bringing NickelBACK. I know you guys remember that.
Yes.
I know you remember.
So our next title should be We Brought NickelBACK.
I think so. We did.
We freaking did. Let's go. So today I woke up, before we get into the concert, but today I woke up, I'm wearing my NickelBACK shirt today.
We got merch.
Yes. I went to the dentist. The first hygienist said, did you go to the concert? And I was like, yes, I did. She's like, when was it? And I was like, Monday. And she's like, like she was so upset she didn't get to go.
Yeah.
Second hygienist comes in. She's like, did you go to the concert?
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, yeah, I did. And then I went to the eye doctor afterwards to pick up my contacts. And I walk in and she hands me a contact. She's like, did you go to the concert?
Oh my gosh.
No, she said, how's the concert? And I was like, fan-fucking-tastic.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
And might I add, we didn't just get tickets to see NickelBACK. We got spectacular seats.
Spectacular. For free.
For free. We were so close to the stage.
So close.
Also, we saw a lady get kicked out.
Oh my gosh. You want to tell that part?
Out. Yeah, sure. So we were lower bowl, very close to the stage. Okay. So great seats. And directly in front of us is the pit. And there's quite a few people in the pit. Okay. And I, as we both do, we people watch. And this is before the show begins. This is like...
Yeah, sucks for her, but...
There were 2 openers. This was during like the first opener. So people were still kind of coming in, getting their seats. I just see commotion because, of course there's security guards down there. They're like making sure people are coming into the pit that have the bracelets and that have the you know what I mean? So I see this commotion and this lady clearly probably drunk because, everybody's drinking.
Or high. Because she looked like she could have definitely been high.
And it did smell like marijuana in the place.
Yes.
So there's like some commotion and I can tell she's arguing with this security guard about coming into the pit. And he's like keeping his cool. He's like, no, he's shaking his head. And then he starts like pointing back, like, no, you can't, you don't have the right tickets or whatever. Can't hear him, but I'm assuming the conversation was something like that.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, this lady security guard who's older and she's pretty short.
Probably in her 60s.
I would say so.
At least.
At least. Yeah. She's an older lady. But she's got, like the arena security shirt on and,
And when we say older, like not that she's old, but like she looks older.
Yes.
Like you can tell she's like
an older lady.
Yeah. Maybe early 70s, I would think.
Yep. And she's a little thing. Like she's tiny. She walks up, I'm sure probably to help kind of de-escalate the situation. The lady who is causing commotion and arguing with the security guard kicks her.
Like, how do you say it? I can never say the word right. Sparta.
Like Sparta kicks her.
Sparta. There we go.
From 300, like kicks her hard. I'm talking
to the ground. Yeah.
She flies back. And I'm like, oh shit. And so I'm pointing at Ashley. So like my husband couldn't come because he had work, but I get Ashley and James to look and we're just like watching this whole thing go down.
I saw her get kicked. I thought she got punched at first, but then I was like, oh no, she totally got kicked. She kicked
her. I mean, and like she like reared her leg back. It was like a serious kick. And so, and Ashley and I were talking about it after the fact. It's like when you see something like that happen, it makes you want to get up and like get involved.
To an extent.
To like tell her to back off. You know what I mean?
Or like just protect the lady.
Yes. Yeah. So another security guard is like helping her up. But at this point, these other like younger guys, security guards, pick this lady up.
I keep saying it, but she's literally being levitated like in the air.
They were holding her up like above.
Because she was fighting.
And she kept trying to kick to like
get them off of her
while she was up in the air. And they're walking up the arena steps to get her out.
I swear she was biting him because her face was in his neck. And there's no freaking way that she was not biting him.
It was crazy.
James is like, she's not getting kicked out. She's going to jail. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She's going to jail tonight. Good. She deserved it. And did you see that guy in the crowd to the left of us, like up top, and he was like going like this and like pointing at everybody like this? I couldn't tell if he was against it or for it because he looked pissed and he was pointing and like I don't know. I wish I could have been like a fly on the wall over there, but yeah,
No, I
it
didn't
was
see that.
insane. And everybody started hooting and hollering like, get her out of here.
Yeah. People were like clapping whenever they were like getting up close to the top.
Because it just ruins it for everybody.
Yeah.
Like it instantly ruined my mood for a second.
Well, first of all, here you have people just trying to do their job, trying to keep people safe. And it's a little old lady.
And she just like kicked her to the ground.
She didn't, this security guard, the lady didn't touch her. She just simply walks over and is trying to like reinforce, like, no, you can't. I'm assuming they didn't have the right seating, but they were trying to get in the pit, or the lady was at least.
Yeah.
And just kicks her.
And her friends just stood there.
Yeah. Just stood there. I'd be so embarrassed.
And then they had to tell her friends that she's gone. Like,
it was crazy, you guys.
it was wild. So then the opener comes on. His name was Josh Ross.
Mm-hmm.
So fine.
He was good.
He was good looking and he was good.
And he
like,
was good.
He was very good. You should look him up.
He was very good. He looked directly at me.
And anyone that judges me because I'm saying he's fine, he's a fictional character in my head, so I can say he's cute.
These are celebrities. So
yeah, these are celebrities.
okay.
Like, I can totally say they're cute.
He did look at me, though.
Oh, my God. Haley and him had a connection.
Well, they stand like on those like big speakers or whatever on the side.
And we're like 8 rows away from him.
Literally. And so they're coming like close to our section. And he looks at me. I can tell.
And then you guys did the little rock star hands.
Yeah, because then everybody started doing it.
Yeah.
It was crazy because I've never met a celebrity. So to me, that was meeting a celebrity.
Yeah. And then he was out. We went to go pee and he was out in the arena, like
taking pictures
with people. And I'm like, 1, I'm not waiting in that line.
Yeah,
2,
no.
I should have yelled at him though. I should have yelled.
We should have like waved at him or something.
Like, yo, Josh, what's up?
Like we know him.
And like all of his songs were about heartbreak and red flags and just such millennial like.
Yeah, it was good. It was really
Is
good.
it millennial or is it Gen Z? I don't know.
Which one are you referring to?
Like, oh, he's a red flag. Like, what generation is that?
Gen X.
Oh, Gen X. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't freaking know.
You're a millennial.
Oh. Anyway.
I'm just kidding. Every time I look up like what generation is what, it's different every time I look it up.
Yeah.
Like there's different years.
Yeah.
So I never know.
I don't really care what I am, but like, anyway, but he was just very much like young.
Yeah, he was. He was really good. And then Brantley Gilbert came out.
He was so good and he is so fine.
My gosh. You guys, that is a performer.
He is, his voice is so like
raspy
and
like,
yes. And
then
so
he
good.
like was like made this speech about like military people,
yeah.
And it just like, oh my gosh, it was just so good. And not to mention the concert started at 6:30. Nickelback didn't come on until about 9:30.
Yeah.
9:15,
9:15-ish.
But Brantley Gilbert, dude, that could have been his concert.
Yes. Our friend texted us and she was like, I didn't realize it was a Brantley Gilbert concert.
He was getting the crowd pumped up, dude.
He was. And one of my biggest like icks is when they're like, this is the best audience I've ever had. And I'm like, shut up. It is Little Rock at Verizon Arena or Simmons Arena. Like, shut up.
And he was like,
for a Monday night is what he said. For a Monday
night, I wouldn't have expected a crowd like this. And we were like, oh my God.
Okay.
Don't say that.
I mean, we could have been, but like, he was so good and he was smoking a joint like half the set.
He was. He was a great performer.
He was very good.
Very entertaining. The moms were loving it, dude.
The ick also is when they're like, yeah, this song has 50 million streams on Spotify or just in general. I'm like, okay, weird flex, but okay.
Yeah. I know Josh Ross was like, what did he say? He was like, I want to say thank you to Sirius XM or like iHeartRadio for giving me a chance. And I was like, sir, you are in Little Rock. Like, don't worry, this isn't getting broadcast anywhere. Although we did make it on the screen.
The Jumbotron.
Literally. Like, which I still haven't gotten text
I haven't
videos.
either.
It'll probably take a few days, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, so I followed them both on social media. Their bus broke down after they left the arena in Little Rock.
Are you kidding?
Or Josh's. I don't know about Nickelback's or Brantley's, but Josh's tour bus broke down.
Oh my god.
He said we got broke down for 5 hours in Little Rock, but what a great show.
Dude, if that doesn't sum up Little Rock.
If that doesn't sum up a smut book about a rock star who gets broke down in your city, I don't know what doesn't.
This is so Wattpad coded.
Yes. I read it and I instantly thought of like,
you should write up a story.
oh my God, gross. He's too young.
How old is he?
I have no idea, but he looks too young.
He does look kind of young.
Let's Google him.
It was a really good show. The fact that we got to see Nickelback, you guys, I'm still not over it.
Dude, and we haven't even talked about Nickelback yet. He came on and he's 27. He's only 2 years younger than me. He still looks very young. He looks like a baby.
He does look young.
But Nickelback was so fan-freaking-tastic.
Oh my God.
You've got to go to our social medias and watch the video of us when they played Far Away.
Oh.
That's my favorite video we've ever taken together.
I know. Well, it was just like, the night was so amazing because A, it was so spur of the moment.
Yes.
So spontaneous.
Yes.
We literally had just found out we were going, so we didn't even have like...
And y'all know we
plan.
wanted to go so bad when we talked about it on the podcast.
Yes. We contemplated getting tickets, but we were like...
we're going to Eureka. You know, let's be smart.
We got it for free. And like
yes.
the best seats we could have possibly gotten.
I had the best time of my freaking life. It was definitely a core memory for me. Like when they just started playing all the songs I knew. This is the first concert I've ever been to too that I knew the music.
Yeah. What a great memory.
It was freaking tastic.
You know, which there's like a thing where you get like post-concert depression.
Yes.
And like the day after, I was like still looking at all the videos and the pictures and stuff. And I was like,
watch them. I watched them today.
You did?
Yes.
It was so good.
It was so freaking good. And they're so good live. Like,
I know.
It sounds like you're listening to them on the radio.
I know. They sang all the classics, y'all. Photograph.
Yeah. That's the only one we can think of. Rockstar, Far Away.
They did.
What's the one that they were singing when we were leaving? Because I cannot remember the name of that one.
Oh, I have a zero.
But we were literally like singing every word to it on the way out. We left a little early because I cannot stand Little Rock traffic.
No. Well, it was a Monday night.
Yes, and we had to work the next morning.
Already like 11 o'clock. We had a couple margaritas.
Yeah.
Like we would have probably not gotten home till about 1 if we left.
When it ended.
Yeah. Cause I mean, Nickelback didn't come out till like 9 something.
Yeah. We left probably about like 10:45, I think. Because I got home at like 11:15.
Okay.
11:30.
Yeah.
But
it was so good though.
Yeah. It was fantastic. You've got to go watch our videos. I know everyone makes jokes about people that post concert videos on like social media.
But it's not like we spammed it. We didn't spam it.
I did go live a couple times, but
you did?
Yes. And only one posted because the service was so bad. But
service was really bad.
It was so good. And then when everyone got their phones out and it was just like
all the lights.
Yes. My profile picture is currently me at the concert.
Mine is too.
My cover photo is the concert. Anyone that hates on Nickelback can just suck a big one because they literally are so fantastic.
I will say this and I will take it to my grave. People just think it's cool to hate Nickelback.
Oh, 100%.
But genuinely, they're such a good band. Their songs are so... Oh, they just like hit you right in the heart.
Yes.
And also, not to be boastful, but now I got Ashley on Divorced Dad Rock. Which
I've been listening to it all day.
She didn't even know it was a genre, but... It fits.
It's so good.
It's so fitting.
It's so good.
What can I say?
I love it. I had the best time of my life.
It was great. It really was a great night. We got to go to more concerts.
I guess. I never thought I'd be one to like concerts, but I loved that concert.
It was good, wasn't it?
And I think it also has to do with James was there, so I felt 100% safe.
Yeah. Comfortable.
Yeah. If he hadn't been there,
my only regret was that I should have put more deodorant on.
I put so much deodorant on. I doubled up.
Dude, I reeked after.
My hair smelled so bad afterwards.
I could smell my pit.
I've never smelled, like, I didn't think my pit smelled that bad. It was my hair. I showered right before, so I don't know how my hair smelled so bad. I dry shampooed the shit out of my hair when we got home.
Did you put like any heat on your hair? Like straighten it or anything?
No, I got out of the shower and let it dry all the way. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I didn't smell you though.
I could smell me.
I could smell me for sure. I reeked. Bad. Bad. I'm just saying.
And I had sweat, like my makeup There was sweat droplets down the side of my face. I thought it might have been sweat droplets, or it was when I got hit in the face with that mustard or something. I think it was mustard. It smelled like mustard.
We got hot dogs. And then, wait, when did you get hit with the mustard?
The people in front of us stepped on something and it squirted directly into my face.
Yeah, because we thought it was in your hair. Yeah. That's right. The night was a blur.
Yeah.
No, it was very fun. Very fun.
And the guys in front of us had their phones out the whole time, videotaping, and their the one guy that was directly in front of me, his big ass head was in my way. So I kept having to step to the side so I could see. Oh. Because I'm not tall enough.
The guy beside me was like a dad for sure.
Oh my gosh, yes.
He was getting it.
I loved him.
He was like,
I loved the group next to us.
He knew every song. They were so nice. Look, we have very small bladders.
I had to go pee like 3 times while we were there.
Me?
You went a small bladder once?
No, I peed twice.
I know, but the whole time I was like, I gotta pee really, really bad. We gotta go. I'm
surprised that I didn't have to pee as much as I mean, I have to go.
Yeah.
But they were very nice.
They were so sweet.
Like, it's always like walking in front of people, stepping in
and
and
our row
out.
isn't packed by any means. James had like 3 empty seats on his left.
Yeah. I had 1 empty seat beside me.
Yeah.
It was very nice. There was like roomy.
Yeah.
It was just a good time. My feet did hurt a little bit, but I think it was my shoe choice.
Oh, yeah. What shoe choice did you?
I was wearing my tennis shoes, but maybe they suck.
Oh.
I need to get some Hokas.
Some Hokas. I love my Hokas.
It was really fun.
I wore Converses. My feet didn't hurt. It was my like my tricep.
Oh, dude. Literally, that night, I got in the shower whenever, like as soon as I got home, I got in the shower and then laid down.
You're so much cleaner than me.
When I got in the shower, I reeked, dude. I reeked.
My body didn't reek.
My body reeked.
But my hair was so bad. I needed to wash it, but there was no way at midnight. I cannot wash my hair at midnight.
I can't stand the feeling
I got too much hair.
of feeling dirty and then getting in my bed. Mm-hmm. Won't do it. Will not do it.
I took a huge can of dry shampoo and like went to town on my head. And I crawled my happy ass into bed. I did do a little wipe down. It wasn't like just...
Yeah, no.
But I had showered right before the concert, like right before.
I had 0 time.
Yeah, I know.
I found clean clothes, but I had to take a shower, so I took a shower. But when I was shampooing my hair, because we were like this, like our arms were up the whole time. When I was shampooing, I was like, ugh, I had to like bring my head down because
we're so out of shape.
Even when we were walking from the parking lot to the arena, we were like, oh, gosh, why do my thighs burn?
My calves were hurting so bad walking from the car to the arena.
So embarrassing, dude.
It's like uphill though. So I mean,
we're like, as we're walking past people. Even my legs today are still a little.
Yeah. This morning I woke up and I still felt like I was recovering. Just in general, just so tired. I came home from all my errands and I took an hour nap.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to sleep in the morning.
You're so lucky.
I'm sorry to say that.
I didn't sleep in this morning.
I'm sorry. I am like exhausted. I think it's just like we've been traveling.
Yes.
Then we went to a concert, had so much fun, but like we really got it.
10 out of 10 experience, but
we just aren't 16-year-old girls anymore.
No. So what are your thoughts on Travis and Haley? Not Haley.
Taylor. That's me. Haley Taylor.
I think that's where I got the confusion.
Probably. My thoughts on Travis, Kelsey, and Taylor Swift are...
People are peeved about it, though.
I don't understand why. They're
so cute together.
They're my OTP.
What does that mean?
One true pairing. That's like very Wattpad too, but... They are OTP. Like they're so good for each other, I feel like. Because he's so goofy and like she's so goofy.
Yeah.
And she needs somebody who's going to be like, just like loving life with her.
Yeah.
Not somebody who's like hates. Because I think that's probably why her and what's his name broke up. They were together for years. But he did not want that lifestyle of like being...
I just don't get like wanting to be so private. I do get it. Like, do not get me wrong, but it's like not practical. So I feel like that could put strain on the relationship to keep it so private.
Look at who she is, dude.
Yeah.
She's probably the most famous person
on the planet.
Yeah. it's Taylor Swift. Nobody doesn't know her name.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not, practical.
You might not like her, but you know who she is.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I don't know. I just feel like I keep seeing, like, I saw a TikTok the other day where he was talking about how, I think this was before they started seeing each other or something, but he went to one of her concerts on the Eras tour. Mm-hmm. And at the Eras tour, one of the things is making bracelets, and like you swap bracelets. It's like a very like kind of rave kind of culture thing, but everybody makes bracelets and then you swap them and stuff. He made a bracelet and he was hoping to talk to her, but she didn't talk to anybody after the show. Mm-hmm. And he made a bracelet for her with his phone number on it.
Did she get it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if she ended up getting it, but I saw another clip from like years ago when she was in an interview and the interviewer asked her like, what's something that a boy has done to get your attention that just really stood out? And she was like, I don't think there has been anything. And she's very like, she wants to be wooed, like that kind of stuff is.
She's like lovesick, or like she's very
like romantic.
Yes.
She just needs somebody who's going to do that, and I feel like he's that guy.
I hope he's not like a playboy though.
Seeing him on SNL, like his clips from SNL.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh, I'll send you some. He's so funny. I just feel like they're meant to be. Of course, again, I don't know these people.
Yeah.
But they just seem like they're having fun. Why are people peeved about it?
I don't know. I saw a nurse TikTok today. It was a guy. He's a nurse or something. He was in scrubs. I don't know. But he was like, you could tell they were in like a locker room, and it was like a room full of nurses. And he was like, she said something along the lines of like, why do you hate Travis and Taylor so much? Mm-hmm. And he was like, I'm just so sick and tired of everybody saying that he's famous because of her. And then he said something along the lines of, it's more annoying than people that wear masks inside cars. It's more annoying than people that...
Okay, but who is saying that he's famous because of her?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. That's the only negative one I've really seen.
Homie's literally in the NFL. Like, yeah. But that's another point that I saw somebody else make too on TikTok was somebody said this will be good for both of them because they're in two totally separate careers, right? Taylor is dominating the music industry. Travis is like dominating the football, like what he does.
It is.
He's good at what he does, and she is good at what he does, and it's totally separate from one another.
Yeah. So
they can relate to each other. Her ex was an actor, but was very private.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's not.
I feel like Travis is private too. I mean, they're private in their own ways.
Private, but like not afraid to like.
She was up in there with his mom,
cheering like crazy.
His mom looked low key annoyed though.
She did. She like wasn't giving what it needed to be given.
Yeah. Kind of like, ugh, another girl. Like,
I hope that's not what it was.
I hope not too.
But you could tell Taylor was having so much fun.
Did you see them leave together in the convertible?
Yes. They're just so cute.
Yeah.
If
anything,
really
they'll be friends for sure.
I just really like it.
Even though Taylor doesn't look like the type to be friends with somebody she likes.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I just really think it's going to work.
Speaking of celebrities.
Ooh, bring it up. What is it?
We're getting a cameo done from our favorite TikToker.
Our homegirl, MG.
Yes, we've been DMing. We bought a cameo, or Haley bought. I did not buy it.
I feel like we're on a first name basis with her.
Yeah, MG Mary Grace.
She's so kind, you guys.
She is so sweet.
We booked a cameo, and she said that she's gonna do them tonight or like this afternoon or this evening. So hopefully we'll have it by tomorrow, and the next episode we can play it. Because did you see what I wrote in the thing? I asked her to shout us out, so that would mean a whole lot.
Speaking of sweet people, our podcast friends have posted, I think, 3 or 4 episodes, and I've listened to them, and they're pretty freaking good.
Pretty freaking great.
And so one of their episodes is about duck sauce.
Yes.
Have you listened to it yet?
Not yet.
It's of a guy who gets murdered. I did see them
post it.
It's a guy who gets murdered over pretty much duck sauce.
What?
Yeah. It was a hate crime against Asian people, and he ended up getting murdered by this guy who threw a fit because he didn't get his duck sauce. something like that. And it makes me want to try duck sauce because when they arrested him, they went through his apartment apparently, and in the refrigerator was a bunch of duck sauce.
Holy cow.
Or something like sauce packets and stuff like that. So it makes me want to try duck sauce. I've never had it.
It's pretty good.
Sounds horrible.
No, it's good. It's
I want to try it.
It's like,
it's not ducky.
no, it's not like made of duck.
Why is it called duck sauce?
Actually, I don't
Is there
know.
duck in
I
it?
really don't know. Do you like sweet and sour? It's kind of similar. It's good.
A
It's
little
good.
bit. Yeah. I'll try
My
it.
interest is peaked. Now I'm gonna have to listen, and you
It's
guys
good.
should too.
It's so good.
Go give them some love.
Yeah.
They're so kind.
They are so sweet. They sent us a Nickelback meme today.
Oh my gosh, I know that made my day.
It's so funny.
We love them.
Yes. And Nickelback.
And Nickelback.
If you see me post a bunch of Nickelback stuff and tagging them, I'm just like, I feel like ever since the MG thing, I'm like able to reach out. Okay. I was thinking about this today too.
Mm-hmm.
My son's getting in trouble, I think.
Oh no.
Anyway, so I think, what was I going to say? Oh, I was thinking today
Celebrities.
about how like easily celebrities are reached now. Like
Yeah.
I could just tweet them something and they can see it.
Yeah.
That's mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
Cause like that one time I tweeted, the girl from, Brooklyn Nine-Nine and
Oh,
she
yeah.
liked it.
Yeah.
Like just stuff like that. It's just wild to
Isn't
me.
it? I've had a lot of not like celebrity encounters, but like people who were like famous online recently. MG being one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, did you ever watch Cake Boss?
Yes.
Morrow from Cake Boss.
Uh-huh.
I follow him on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
And he and his wife post cooking videos, and I love them. They're so wholesome. They're so sweet.
Did you comment on it?
Yeah, and he liked it.
Oh my God, you're famous.
And also another one, the almond mom girl.
I don't know who that is.
I'll show you. She pops off on TikTok. She posts videos of her almond mom. I commented and she commented back on my comment on her TikTok.
It's just wild. Somebody that has so much following, just I don't know why. I
reaches
like
out to you.
fangirl.
Yeah. It's like a small interaction where they're
But I get like that even like our foodie podcast. They're just starting out. You know, they're not like crazy or anything, but they're just starting out, and that just gives me fangirl vibes.
me too.
Because I think it's so cool that you're creating something and that you're putting it out there, and that you can like we can discuss it, talk about it. I think that's fire, and
it's a whole community.
Yes,
and it's nice to have people who have the same interest, who are doing the same thing, because it's not easy.
No,
you know what I mean? And it's like people do it because they want to do it.
Yes.
Some people do it with the hopes of popping off.
Yes.
Of course we hope we pop off.
Yes.
But more than anything, this is something for us. This is something for you. This is something for me. We enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have other people who are doing it for
we've had some
reason.
like smaller podcasts start following us. I need to check them out.
It makes
I
me
haven't
very
had
happy.
time to sit and look, but I've just seen the notifications.
Yeah. It's just nice to have a little community in that way.
Yes. I love it.
I do too. Does it take you back to the Tumblr days?
Yeah.
No, it is very nice. It gives you a warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the people I want to reach out to that I want to talk to me.
Who do I want to be friends with?
Yeah. Let me just pick.
It is crazy.
There's
how
some
easily...
people that I think I could be friends with, but then there's other people that I follow that I'm like, there's no way
Yeah.
I could be friends with you.
Really? Just
the vibes.
Yeah.
Kathleen Lights, 100% could be her BFF.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
She's an OG YouTuber.
Our For You pages are so similar yet so different at the same
She's
time.
not a TikToker though.
Oh, just
she's
kidding
YouTube.
then. Oh, don't know her.
She does do TikTok, but her platform is YouTube. I think her and her husband are getting divorced, and that makes me so sad.
Oh no.
It hasn't been confirmed, but she doesn't wear her wedding ring anymore, and he's never been in her videos though, so I can't really. Have you been seeing the Comeback Gel Girl stuff?
Yes.
She is going through a divorce.
Yeah. She's like been speaking about it a lot. Not necessarily
she's very
divorce,
open,
but like ever since it popped off,
she's very open.
all of her
about it.
videos are like she's really going through it.
Yeah.
And
See, she redid her hair.
I do. The bangs look good.
It does look very good.
Bangs look good. Shout out to you.
Yeah. We're proud of you.
Yeah. Like you need our validation, but
yeah.
Again, it's nice to have a community online. Maybe she could be our friend.
And her 15 million followers.
Yeah. You never know.
Everybody's like saying Ophelia.
Oh my gosh, Mama Tot.
I don't follow her.
I love her.
She's great. Like, do not get me wrong. I just don't follow. I don't follow a lot of people because they pop up on my feed so much that like, why follow them?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I get that. You're going to see them.
Yeah. That's why for MG for the longest time I didn't follow her because her every other TikTok was MG. So I like in my brain I thought maybe I did follow her, I guess.
Because she showed up so often.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited about the cameo.
Dude, I am too. Hopefully it's not her bashing us. I'm just kidding.
Gosh, no, she would never. Oh, Jinx. She would never. She's so kind.
I feel like there's other things we need to talk about.
I think you should talk about your psychic ability. The 3-3.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So when I was in Amarillo, because we didn't go at the same time.
Yeah.
But so the night before I got super restless and I couldn't sleep. I just couldn't. Like
anxious. Yeah.
I woke up at 3:33 a.m. and I was like, oh my God, the devil's hour. I'm going to take a screenshot. So I took a screenshot. It was 3:33. I don't know why I never do that. I never wake up and I'm like, oh, I got to take a screenshot of the time. Like I've never done that. Yeah. And that reminds me of something else I need to tell you. But I get to the hotel like from 3 o'clock. So it was like 12 hours later, maybe 14 hours later. I check in and my room number is 333. Yeah. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I instantly called Haley. She's the first one. I was like, oh my God, you wouldn't believe what's going on.
She sent me the screenshot of the time when she woke up. I was like, which I already believe that Ashley is psychic because there's been way too many occurrences at this point for it to be all coincidental. I like firmly believe it. And so that just like revalidates it for me.
And then I called James and told him about it. And he was like, okay. Like he didn't no care in the world. But so the Nickelback concert day, 11/11, I made a wish because I do it all the time. If I catch 9/11, if I catch 11/11, then I always make a wish. Always. And I caught it that day and I said, please make today a good day. Because it was Monday. Yeah. It was dragging. I was like, please make today a good day. Dude. Sure enough. And then we dropped you off at like, hold on. Did we text after that? What time did I drop you off? Because I remember looking at the clock and it was 11:11 and being like, what the heck?
It had to have been close to then because I didn't go to bed till almost midnight and I got in, showered, went to bed.
It was right after you got out of the car because you sent me this text messages at 10:58. Oh, and you were still in the car when you sent me those text messages. So I remember looking at the clock and it being 11:11 again and being like,
wild.
This is insane.
That's wild. The stars aligned.
Was that me?
I think so. I think your phone slightly raised up. It was a great day.
It was fantastic.
But I'm feeling it.
Let me go through my photos because I feel like there's got to be. Why is this like
some stuff? What other stuff did I write down?
Sorry, guys, I'm messing with my mic. I skipped my language last night. Thankfully, I had a freeze.
Did the freeze automatically go in effect? It did. Okay. Okay, that's nice, dude. By the way.
Why'd I save this photo? Oh,
when we were at the Nickelback concert they had like those really tall like margaritas you get at like, events, in like the souvenir kind of cups. We both got 2 of them. Did you see how much those margaritas were? I looked at my bag.
$17.
Yes.
Yeah. Plus tip.
That's wild.
I got a notification from Capital One that says, did you mean to buy 2 of the same thing? Or were you double charged?
No, I was not. I did, in fact.
Yeah.
Gosh. Not my proudest moment. Not my proudest moment. But it was fun. It was fun. What else?
I'm going through all my photos to make sure I'm not forgetting something.
Missing anything? I think that's...
Oh, I got super day drunk at the airport because I was there for 7 hours.
But Ashley loves the airport.
I love the airport. And I got so day drunk that I literally bar hopped all day. And it was fantastic. I got close with all the bartenders at every single bar. And it was wonderful. I love to day drink. That's one of my favorite things to do, I think.
Really?
Just to get drunk during the day, because by the time it's 5 o'clock, you're sober.
You know what? I like to socially drink.
Yes.
But alcohol makes me feel so crappy.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe you're not. I don't know. It doesn't me.
It does me. The margaritas didn't, but they were so sugary. Yeah. But if I'm drinking a stout margarita or something, I could just have one. If we go out to get Mexican food or something.
I think it's because I drink Red Bull vodkas.
Oh.
And they're maybe it's because I drink vodka. That's what I drink is vodka.
Maybe.
So Tito's, man, all the way.
Yeah.
Because every bar I went to, I got a Tito's of something.
Yeah.
And Red Bull's kind of an upper.
I guess, yeah.
Because of all the caffeine.
I just am not that
I do
interested
feel
in
bad. If I have 6 Red Bull vodkas, then I start to feel bad because I feel like I got the shakes and the...
That's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just am not that interested in it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't mind to do it.
I just like it. I like to day drink. I think it's so much fun to just do the day, be drunk, and then as the day goes on, and by the time it's bedtime, you're sober, and it's awesome. It's you don't even get a hangover.
Yeah, I get that. You're not paying for it or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's easy.
Easy peasy, lemon
It's
squeezy.
easy peasy. Look at this huge chip. I got a bag of Ruffles.
Huge.
I got a bag of Ruffles at Walmart, just one of those small ones. That's the size of a full potato.
Yeah.
I wish I could show you guys this picture.
Make that the photo.
I guess I could put it on the the Facebook or something.
Yeah, or story.
That's the biggest chip I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, make sure you go follow our Facebook and our Instagram.
Yeah. We got some good content there, you guys. Good content. And you'll get notified whenever an episode goes
Even
live.
though we don't really post a lot on Instagram.
I'm not very good with social media, I think.
I love it.
I love being on it, but I don't ever post.
I love posting.
You're good at it. That's why you're our social media manager. You are.
Okay.
You do it all. You do. I think I don't have anything else I wanted to talk about.
I don't either. So next episode, One Tree Hill.
Okay. I'll do my best. Oh, I did want to mention that. So as we talked about previously, we're going to be doing One Tree Hill episodes, which I'm so down for. I love One Tree Hill. But I've noticed
the watching it part.
when I'm tasked to do something, which I'm not a big TV person anyway, so for me to sit down and watch TV is difficult.
That's why did you look at the doc that I made?
No.
It's
oops.
You should look at it because it's every episode in full detail.
No, see that, but I don't want to cheat. I want to do it.
It's not though, because you've seen it before. It'd be one thing if you've never seen it.
If it was brand new, that'd be one thing.
Because I'm definitely gonna have to go back to the doc because I couldn't remember the first episode for the life of me, and I've seen it 100 times.
Did you type all this?
No, I copied and pasted that bitch.
I was gonna say, what in the heck? You need to be compensated.
I was at the bar. I was drunk.
Oh. It is really good. Dang. That's extensive. I might reference. But I don't want to cheat.
I'm definitely going to reference.
I just want to do it. I just want to be accomplished.
I started a new show yesterday. I got so excited. I sat in my little recliner and I was like, oh, I watched the preview and it was really good. So I was like, I'm going to watch this whole season tonight. It's going to be one of those shows that's going to be so good. I'm going to stay up all night. One of my favorite things ever. So when you find a show and you can't sleep because it's so good.
And you have the time to actually do it.
Even if I don't have the time. Even if I have to be at work the next morning, I will stay up and watch the show.
Oh my gosh.
That's how you know it's a good show. Well, this show is one of those shows, I think, is going to be one of those shows. I watched the first episode. and it recommended another show after the first episode.
Oh no.
And I was like, what the hell? And then I saw it says every Tuesday.
Oh. Are you kidding? You got to look at the episodes first.
I guess. So then I started watching Psych.
I do like Psych.
I've never seen it. I'm on episode 5.
It's pretty good. I haven't watched it in full or anything, but the episodes that I've seen are pretty good.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Pretty good. Zach started recently watching Suits, which is really good.
I've never seen it, but I've heard really good things.
I like, if he's watching it, I'll sit down and start watching it, and then I keep watching it. It's really good. It's very entertaining. But anyway, season 2, you guys.
Season freaking 2.
Let's go. 30 episodes. That is crazy.
Wild. This is 31.
I know.
I think.
Season 2, episode 1.
Yeah. Hold on.
Wild.
Look. I don't know why we haven't done this whole time, but it tells you how many videos you have on YouTube.
Oh, does it?
Your channel.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
we've been literally counting them every time.
31 videos, not counting the intro.
Okay.
So 30. So we've posted 30.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's wild.
I'm so proud of us.
I am too. I don't think I've ever stuck to something so long.
I haven't. I definitely have not. It's so exciting. I feel so accomplished.
Me too.
Well, guys.
Okay, yeah. I'm tired.
Me too.
I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, you guys.
Yeah.
We're very excited. Y'all have any recommendations or questions or
music references? Because I've been digging new music right now.
Yeah. Give it to me.
I'm in my music era.
Error.
Era. Close enough.
Error.
I'm tired.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.